A few months ago, Shubham Kumar topped JEE Advanced 2026 with AIR 1, scoring 330 out of 360. And after that, people naturally wanted to know his secret. How many hours did he study in a day? What extraordinary routine did he follow? One thing he said was really interesting. Nobody can study 18 hours a day. His preparation was much more practical. Around 6 to 8 hours of focused self-study, revising what was taught on the same day, solving questions regularly, and later taking a mock test, carefully analyzing his mistakes, and going back to repair the weak topics. That's it. Not some magical 16-hour timetable. Guys, if you like this content, if you feel that this content is helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel because it really motivates us to bring you extra useful content, not completing 5 books for each subject. A system, and this is important for you because right now, if you're preparing for JEE 2027, you have roughly 5 crucial months before the January attempt. At this stage, your biggest problem probably isn't should I study. Obviously, you have to study. The real questions are what exactly should I finish in August? Which chapters must be completed by September and October? When should I stop learning new chapters? When do PYQs become the priority? And exactly when should full marks start? Let's start with the first deadline. August 15 to September 15. What exactly should you finish? First checkpoint, September 15. For the next 1 month, your job is not to finish everything. Your job is to get the foundation chapters under control. If your class 11 is weak, please don't make this mistake. First, I'll finish completely, class 11th and then I'll start with class 12th. That sounds very responsible. Until 3 weeks later, when class 11 is incomplete and now class 12 is also a backlog. So do both together. For physics, your first priority should be these topics. These are the chapters I'd want reasonably comfortable to be with by September 15th. For chemistry, focus on these chapters. And please take GOC seriously. If your GOC is weak, every organic chapter after that starts looking like chemistry has some personally decided to hide information from you. For maths, focus on these chapters. Now, one important thing, don't say a chapter is complete because the lecture is complete. A chapter is complete when you understand it, you have solved the questions, you have done the PYQs, and you have taken at least one time test. That's the definition we are using throughout this video. Then comes September 15th to October 15th. Now we start attacking the bigger JEE blocks. In physics, move into these topics. In chemistry, you move into these topics. And in maths, this is your big calculus month. Move into these topics. And if maths is currently the subject pulling your score down, this is probably the point where you need to stop jumping between random lectures and start following one structured system. That's also why we have the Cracku JEE Mains math course. Concept-wise videos, topic tests, PYQs, and full mocks are all arranged in a proper sequence. So you know exactly what to learn and what to do and what to practice next. If you need that kind of structure for maths, I'll leave the course details in the description. Now coming back to the roadmap, here's a mistake I don't want you making. Suppose you finish current electricity in August, please don't say goodbye to it until December. Old chapters need small reminders. If today you're studying magnetism, solve maybe like 15 magnetism questions, 5 current electricity questions and 5 mechanics questions. That's enough to keep your older chapters alive. Because your brain is very confident when it says, this formula is so easy, I'll definitely remember it. Your brain is also a liar. Now the most important date, November 15th. By November 15th, I want one complete round of syllabus done. Not perfect, but done. That there's a difference in it. A weak chapter can still be improved later. An untouched chapter in December is a much bigger problem. So between October 16th and November 15th, close the remaining syllabus. Physics may finish all these topics. Chemistry finish all these topics. Maths finish all these topics. Now once November 15th is over, your preparation has to change. Until now, your question was what chapter do I study next? From this point onwards, your question should become, why am I losing marks? That shift is very important. November 16th to December 15th, revision starts properly. Now don't restart the entire syllabus from chapter 1 like Netflix asking, watch again from the beginning. No, revise in blocks. In week 1, mechanics plus physical chemistry plus algebra. In week 2, electricity and magnetism plus organic basics plus differentiation. In week 3, SHM, waves, EMI AC plus remaining organic plus integration. In week 4, optics and modern physics, inorganic plus coordinate geometry and vectors and 3D. And during these 4 weeks, start full length mocks. Aim for around 8 to 10 mocks by December 15th. But listen carefully. Giving a mock is not the most important part. Analyzing it is. Suppose you score 145. Don't finish this test, close the laptop and say, maths is weak. Wonderful analysis is required. Why was maths weak? Was it because you didn't know the concept? Did you forget a formula? Were your calculations slow? Did you spend 7 minutes on one question just because your ego was not letting it go? I will solve this. That last one happens a lot. Sometimes leaving a question is not quitting. It's just a healthy breakup. From December 16th onwards, simplify everything. Use a 2-day cycle. On day 1, full mock, 3 hours, proper exam conditions. No phone, no pausing, no I'll do the math section after lunch. JEE is unfortunately not going to give you a snack break because integration hurt your feelings. Then analyze the paper. Day 2 is the repair day. Let's say the mock exposed problems in relation, iconic equilibrium, and definite integration. Perfect. This is your syllabus for day 2. Revise those 3 areas and solve targeted questions. Then take the next mock. So your final month should basically run in a loop. Mock, analyze, repair, and repeat. Now the big question, what about the weak chapters? Use a very simple system. Green, you can solve almost every question comfortably, just maintain it. Yellow, you understand the chapter, but your speed or accuracy is bad. These chapters deserve the maximum attention. Red, concept itself is unclear. Go back to basics, but don't spend 4 full days trying to turn one red chapter into green while ignoring 5 yellow chapters. You're not trying to win an argument with rotation. You're trying to increase your JEE score. Always ask yourself, where can 1 hour of study give me the most marks? So remember only these 5 checkpoints. You don't need some impossible timetable where you wake up at 3:17 a.m., meditate for 11 minutes and solve 300 questions before breakfast. You need a plan that you can actually follow. 5 months of consistent execution will help you far more than 5 days of extreme motivation. So don't worry about whether your preparation looks perfect today. Just make sure that every Sunday you are slightly better than you were last Sunday. Thank you. See you in the next video. Guys, if you like this content, if you feel that this content is helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel because it really motivates us to bring you extra useful content.